Hello there, my name is Aurora Santa Ana and I'm making this quick video to share with you my feelings about the upcoming school year and the teaching formula that I came up with, because I've been thinking and reflecting about this online learning that we are facing right now, and I question myself, how can I be an effective teacher this year? Because this is a totally different style. We've been attending workshops and studying our new curriculum, and I thought to myself, everything will be put to waste. None of this will work if we teachers don't start right. So on that very first day, we need to give a great impression to our students, and they need to like us that very first day. So that is really crucial for us, because if they don't like us, if they don't find us interesting, they will just log out, close their laptop and walk away, and that's it. And we lost them completely. So we don't want that to happen, okay? So I've been thinking and reflecting, and this is my 30 years of teaching, but that doesn't make me an expert. I am not an expert. I'm telling you, I still have a lot of things to learn. And so let's help each other. We learn from each other, and because that's what teachers do. And so my co-workers and I, we can relate to this. They can relate to this when I say our classroom management, classroom discipline, at the end of the day, our daily wrestle with the students, it's just exhausting. It's really challenging. It's not easy. I'm telling you, we burn a whole lot of calories every single day. Because in the traditional classroom, I know exactly what to do when a student throws a tantrum. I know exactly what to do when I see a chair just flying in the classroom. I know what to do. I can catch it or stop the student from doing it. I know exactly what to do when a student curses at me. Okay, I got so used to it. And when the student curses at other students, or when they pick a fight, I know exactly what to do when a student doesn't pay attention. I just gently turn their heads around and make them look at me. By the way, I teach kindergarten. So that is really more challenging, because technology and little kids, and plus the personal connection, is a lot. It's a lot to deal with, I'm telling you. And so I came up with a teaching formula, okay, or a code. I'll start with the letter F. Letter F. What does letter F stand for? F is for fellowship. On the first few days of school, don't even think about teaching language lesson, your reading lesson, your math lesson, none of that. Don't. Build a fellowship, build a personal connection with your students. Get to know your students, not just by name, but what their likes are, what their hobbies are. Get to know their family. Be personal, not professional. Don't put a teacher-student relationship, okay? Don't do that, because I think that's gonna be a mistake. All right, letter A. What does letter A stand for? Teachers, this is online teaching. Be animated. Okay, don't be boring. If you are boring, they'll walk away from you. Be funny. Put some jokes in there. And let me tell you this. I am the only foreign teacher in my building. And so one of the students asked me, because he saw me the first time, like he said, "You Chinese?" Okay. I said, "I'm not Chinese." And then one time, a student came up to me. I was reading a book, tapped my knee, because they sit on the carpet. She tapped my knee and said, "Mrs. Santiana, you talk funny." And I was thinking, I didn't even share a joke. I wasn't even joking. I was just reading a book. And so I think I said something that's not quite right in her ear, or maybe I mispronounced a word, and she thinks I'm funny. But you know what? You have to be funny. Okay, example. How do you read this word? Say hippopotamus. Okay, in the Philippines we say hippopotamus. Isn't it funny? Okay, so maybe I said something like that, and my student thinks I'm funny, but I don't take offense. And you know what I said? I know. Sometimes I say funny things, but I'll work on it, okay? All right, so what does letter M stand for? The next letter is letter M. Teachers, this is online learning. Okay, build your fellowship, build connection, be motivated, and be animated and be motivated. Okay, you need to turn up the knob. If you were motivated last year, let's be more motivated this year. Okay, so I get it. Sometimes you don't feel like doing it because there are some things that happen at home, but we need to leave that when we are facing our students. Okay, because if you're not motivated, you will lose them all day. They will feel it. Okay, motivation, being motivated is just contagious. We need to start it. We need to start it from us. Okay, and letter I, what does letter I stand for? Letter I is being interactive. Okay, it's not just us talking all the time. Let them talk, let them do the work. Okay, hands-on learning. Make them focus. This is going to be our challenge to how to keep them focused. You know what I do in my classroom? I assign class numbers in my classroom. They know their class number. So I'm doing this again. I'll give my students a class number and I'll tell them, be ready. When I pick your number, you're the next one to answer my question. So that will keep them focused and that will keep them motivated, and trust me, they will look forward to calling their number. Okay, so that's letter I. What's the next letter? Letter L. Oh, L for loving. Let's be more loving. Okay, so again, it's another challenge. How can we be loving when we're just looking at our students on screen? Okay, unlike in the traditional classroom, we can just hug them, we can just squeeze them, we can just give them a high five. But now we are just so limited. Our hands are tight, but we can still be loving in a different way. Let me tell you a story. I remember a story. I have this kid. He has anger management issues, and one time I was teaching and he just screamed at the top of his voice and he said, "I hate you!" And he was so mad. "I hate you! I just hate everything in this classroom." And I said, "Ooh, okay, that hurt me a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry you hurt me. I'm sorry you hate me." And so I said, "Okay, let me think of a plan. Okay, let me see if I can solve this problem. Let's see." So I acted like, being the animated person that I am, I acted like talking to someone on the phone. So I picked up the phone in my classroom, acted like I was talking to the teacher down the hall, and I was like, "Hey, how are you? You know, I have a student here. Unfortunately, he hates me and he hates my classroom. He just hates everything that's going on here. Do you have a minute to keep him?" Oh, you don't? Oh, I'm sorry. Just even for a minute? Oh, you really can't? Oh, okay, I'll let him know. So I went back to the student and said, "Guess what? You're stuck with me, I'm stuck with you. How about that? We'll just deal with it, okay? But you hate me, but I still love you." You know what? When he moved to first grade, every time he sees me, he'll just make a small wave at me and whisper to my ear. One time, he was on his way to the cafeteria and said, "Mrs. Santana, I love you." That works. That's being loving, okay? And it works, and proven. Letter Y. What does letter Y stand for? Okay, teachers, we're not gonna do this just for the first week, not just for the first month, but we will do this all year long. This is our teacher commitment all year long. Building a fellowship with our students, be personal, being animated. Also for A is admiration, okay? Admire your students, they will admire you back, and it adds up to your fellowship, okay? Letter M is being motivated, I is being interactive, okay? And L is being loving, and Y is for year-long learning, okay? So teachers, family is our code. So good luck, teachers. I know it's going to be hard for us. It's going to be tough. It's going to be challenging, but we can do this. Okay, we will make the most of what we have this year. Okay, so good luck, and thank you for watching. Bye.